It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Season's greetings. Happy holidays. Welcome, thank you for joining us. It's a very special Christmas edition. Ernie Johnson of 2K Sports here with the always jolly Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith,
Merry
who's
Christmas
also
to you, man.
relatively jolly. Yeah, and
Do you have my gift?
Maybe I do have. Did I get the gift that you sent me, or do I have a gift for you?
Either or.
No, neither.
Well, I'll get you two of those.
We have a song for you, Ernie.
What's that?
Hit the beat, Kenny. Ho, ho, ho. Open up your door. It's Santa Claus, and guess what, y'all? I got something to show. That's it.
The action tonight out at Energy Solutions Arena as the Utah Jazz play against the Phoenix Suns. Looking at the last game for the Suns, it was a loss to the Clippers. They suffered an upset loss.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Season's greetings. Happy holidays. Welcome, thank you for joining us. It's a very special Christmas edition. Ernie Johnson of 2K Sports here with the always jolly Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith,
Merry
who's
Christmas
also
to you, man.
relatively jolly. Yeah, and
Do you have my gift?
Maybe I do have. Did I get the gift that you sent me, or do I have a gift for you?
Either or.
No, neither.
Well, I'll get you two of those.
We have a song for you, Ernie.
What's that?
Hit the beat, Kenny. Ho, ho, ho. Open up your door. It's Santa Claus, and guess what, y'all? I got something to show. That's it.
And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Salt Lake City as the Jazz go up against the Phoenix Suns. Well, for the Suns, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. And with a few moments here, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you
The Suns are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. The sports fans are all nestled beside the 2K Sports broadcast as we bring you visions of NBA action this fine Christmas Eve. Ho, 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 ho. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. And back in Utah following the road trip, it's the Jazz on home turf. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
Well, I tell you what, this building has really been tough to beat this team in. They really play their best basketball when they're at home. Not surprising, but it certainly makes them a difficult team to beat when they're on their home court.
Yeah, and they know that better than anyone. So that could have them extra pumped up tonight. Give them that extra bit of confidence knowing they're going to be home for a while.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Andersen in at center. Brandon Knight is out there with Booker. Then there's Andersen, and it's Morris in at the 4. A nice shot by Knight.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now, here's Exum. Against Golden State, he was really on his game.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
You're right, Clark. That's exactly what you would want to establish that presence down low early in the game.
Here is Knight. Morris a screen. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And Booker kicks to Knight. Suns moving the ball around. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. They get Derek Favors.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Suns shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Now Knight, after Gordon Hayward's three-pointer that didn't go. Knight kicks to Morris, 6 to shoot. Here's Andersen. Misses off the right iron. Here's Exum. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Gobert with a screen on Andersen. Carter against Andersen. Carter kicks to Gobert. Here's Exum. Shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
The Suns shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Knight passes to Morris. And the rejection by Favors. That's good. Now, here's Exum. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Favors dishes to Hayward. From deep, that drops. Hayward's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. He said that if they wanted to double their wins against them, they'll have to be just as sharp as they were in their first meeting, saying, we can't get sloppy now and expect to win. We have to be just as judicious with what shots we take as we were the first time around. We'll see if they can replicate that, guys.
Thank you, Doris. So do you guys think their shooting will play as important a role as the coach made it sound?
It usually does. And for them to have that success shooting the basketball, I think it's going to be all about creating those high-quality chances.
Which means they need constant movement off the ball and crisp passing. I mean, that's the way you get good looks.
Favors, the basket good off the assist from Hayward. Favors has got his first bucket of the night.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Outside Knight.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Pass to Andersen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. But they'll get another chance. And Andersen kicks to Andersen. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Here's Exum. after the Suns pick up 2. Favors with the screen. Teardrop shot. Here's Gobert. Andersen with the block. Here's Exum. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Carter with the block. And they're able to recover. Morris with the screen for Knight. He kicks it to Morris. Nice work there coming off the screen.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Jazz trail by 4. Outside Favors. There's a screen. He dishes it to Hayward. Out to Carter. A 3-ball. Count that one. Carter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Suns number 1.
Shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
The Jazz making a switch here. Booker's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Chandler's checked in. Back to Knight. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Andersen. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Exum with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. They set the pick. Booker the pass to Carter. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
And so here's Phoenix after the basket by Utah. And finished off by Andersen.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Exum kicks to Booker. Pass to Exum. Hayward outside. Andersen with the block. They get it back. And here is Knight. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
And stolen by Booker. Now here's Exum. Guarded closer. Gobert down low. He's covered by Andersen. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
A different look for Utah. Rodney Hood comes in for Vince Carter. And Trey Burke subbed in for Dante Exum. And the Suns here with a different look. Jerebko's checked in for Andersen. P.J. Tucker comes in for Andersen. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Booker. And it's Carter. Jazz leading by 8. On the court for the Suns. Andersen, he's in at center. Andersen is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Carter Williams, and it's Booker in at the 2 guard. Hayward goes in. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Suns trail by 10. Carter Williams dishes to Booker. To the inside. Here's Andersen. Hayward grabs the board.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Kicks to Exum. Favors with the screen. Dish now to Carter. Nice ball movement by Utah. Got a piece of it. Andersen passes to Carter Williams. Morris kicks to Andersen. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Carter outside. Now the pass to Lyles. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
Tape up.
And it's Carter penetrating. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Carter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Carter Williams dishes to Andersen. Pass to Booker. Feeds to Carter Williams. He kicks it to Booker. To the middle. Here's Andersen, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Exum kicks to Favors. That drive by Carter. That's good. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
There's the pick. Here's Carter Williams. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 14-6 run. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers was superb. He dropped in 26 points and came out of nowhere defensively, swatting away one shot after another. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. Guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
And it's Carter penetrating. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Knight passes to Andersen, and the shot is good. Andersen's got 12.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Exum kicks to Carter. To the inside. Here's Favors. Got it. Good job in the low post. 8 points for him.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Out to the right wing. The 15-footer. No luck. And Utah the other way now. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Freak number 1.
Kevin, you know, the season is 82 games long, and anything can happen. But I tell you what, if he keeps scoring like this, the rest of the season is going to look very good for his ball club.
Suns trail by 17. They set the pick. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Andersen's got 14. Jazz have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Carter outside. Here's Lyles, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Phoenix. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. That one misses. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter.
Let's get the ball inside.
It's Knight with the drive, and Andersen slams it in.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
Down low, here's Favors. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Favors has got 8 here in the quarter. Suns trail by 15.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Up top, Knight. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Lyles no good. The Suns shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. That's good. And that's 20 points for Freak.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
Carter dishes to Favors.
That's a walk.
6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Morris passes to Andersen. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Just absolute domination in this one for Andersen. He has 20 points and 3 denials. He's got more than half his team's points. Unreal.
No need for a second or third option at this point. He's the only one they need.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Favors. And it's Trevor Booker in for Lyles. And then for Phoenix, Chandler comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Andersen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Carter. And Utah again with the bucket.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
The feed to Tucker. Back to Knight. Chandler a screen. Knight kicks to Andersen. Hopfus off the pick and hammers it home.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Now Booker. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. Outside Knight puts up a 3, and he gets it to go. Knight's got 6.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Gobert with a screen on Knight. Exum. Nato tries again. Phoenix grabs the miss. Andersen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tucker with the ball. Now defended by Exum. A shot by Knight, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And here's Phoenix. They're on a 14-6 run. Chandler a screen. Knight kicks to Booker. Dishes to Chandler. He feeds it to Tucker. And Exum with a clear path to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. And the Jazz lead by 11.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Tucker dishes to Knight. Pass to Andersen, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
And Chandler sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And the Suns making a change here. Chalmers is checked in. Here's Burke. 11 points for him in that last game against the Warriors in Oakland. Chalmers passes to Knight. Knight gets a screen from Andersen. A shot by Knight, no good.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Took him no time at all on that one. Burke's got his first points of the night. 51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Freak sets a screen for Chalmers. To the middle. Here's Andersen. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. And now it's 27 points for Freak.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Gobert with a screen for Hayward. Inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to the...
And so we wrap up the first half. Utah out in front, up 11.
Well, you certainly have some ground to make up in the second half of this game. Where do you guys need to improve as a team?
I think the biggest thing we need to improve upon is our humility. Some guys, they think they're the best players on earth, but they should be deferring to the real stars like me. Can't stand people who aren't humble.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
The forwards are Hayward and Favors. Carter is out there with Exum. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group right now for Utah. Hayward outside. The 10-footer. And it falls over the rim and in. Hayward's got 9 points. Suns trail by 10. It's Knight with the drive. Misses from close range.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Exum kicks to Carter. Hayward against Andersen. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Let's check out the NBA blocks leaders. Freak, number 1.
He's an absolute beast in the paint, Kevin. He takes an awful lot of personal pride in protecting the paint and protecting the rim.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Knight dishes to Booker. Suns moving the ball around and finished off by Andersen.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Exum passes to Favors. And it's sent back by Morris. Outside Carter. Goes up again. And it's finished off inside by Gobert. Gobert's got 10 points in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard.
they've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to 8. Again, the points coming from Andersen.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Andersen, a screen on Gobert. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Suns have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And the technical free throw is good. And Booker kicks to Andersen. And yes, sir, that one drops. And now it's only a 5-point Jazz lead.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Hayward outside. Favors with the screen. Carter outside. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Exum. Plays it up and banks it in. Exum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Outside Favors. Favors with the screen. Exum with a wide open look. Out to Hayward. Goes back up. And the jumper is good. And it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
Taking a look at some stats for Andersen. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging 34 points, 5.5 blocks, and his defensive presence inside not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
You know, over this last whole stretch of games, I mean, he's been shutting down the lane with absolute authority.
And that one's good by Favors.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists in the game. Suns trail by 11. Andersen outside. Shoots off the screen. Oh, offensive interference. Utah's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Carter kicks to Exum. Favors sets the pick for Exum. Out to Hayward. The rebound by Andersen. Andersen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Knight dishes to Andersen, and that one's good.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Lyles passes to Hayward. Again, the miss by Hayward.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's the screen. And Andersen has it in the corner. Knight kicks to Andersen. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Favors passes to Lyles. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Utah leading by 6. Here's Exum. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Andersen dishes to Knight. Morris with the ball. Favors picks him up. No coverage that time. Booker's got his first basket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Favors with the screen on Andersen. Hayward goes in. Favors. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
What a game for Favors. 16 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
For the Jazz. Booker, he's checked in for Lyles. Rodney Hood comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Burke in for Exum. And the Suns here with a different look. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Morris. P.J. Tucker comes in for Andersen. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Booker. And it's Carter Williams in for Knight. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Favors with the screen. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. The Jazz second.
One of the benefits of keeping the other team's point totals low is that it takes some pressure off of your offense. When you can hold the team below their normal output offensively, that's superb defense and gives you a better chance to win.
Chandler is screen. Off the pick. The rebound by the Jazz. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Hayward kicks to Burke. The 3. Chandler with the rebound.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Chandler with a screen for Chalmers. They get it back. That's tipped. Here's Hood. Carter Williams covering. Here's Hood. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Here's Favors. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
They have got to put a body on him because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Here's Andersen, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Booker the pass to Hood. Here's Burke. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Andersen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And that one's good. Burke. Burke's got his second basket of the night. Suns trail by 7. Down low. Here's Chandler. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Derek Favors. And Phoenix also making a switch. Jerebko's checked in for Andersen. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Andersen in at center. Markieff Morris is out there with Andersen. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Booker in at the 2.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for 1 more at the free throw line. That sends Vince Carter to the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Knight. Miles check in for Utah. The free throw off from Carter. Gobert. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 7th. Rebound here tonight. Suns trail by 9.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Now here's Booker. There's the pick.
Move the ball. Stick it to the
Booker gets a screen from Andersen. And he's good on the 3-ball. Booker's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Suns. Here's Lyles. He's covered by Andersen. Carter right side. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Andersen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Knocked away and stolen by Favors. And the foul called on Brandon Knight. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Carter outside. Teardrop shot and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
A good night for Vince Carter. 19 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
And that one falls for Carter.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
It's Knight with the drive. And the wide open shot from Morris. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. That doesn't go either for Carter. Knight dishes to Booker. That is good. And now it's just a 4-point Jazz lead.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Passes it to Exum. At the top of the key, Favors. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 6th assist on the night.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball. Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Suns trail by 8. Knight kicks to Andersen.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Utah's head coach address his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Jazz.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Andersen kicks to Knight. Stolen by Exum. And Exum with a clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half. But since the break, he's been on target.
Morris outside. And Andersen slams it in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Hayward passes to Favors. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And now 24 points for Derek Favors.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now here's Booker, defended by Hayward. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. And he gets it to go. Carter's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, the fast break has really been good to him here, and they're clicking in transition.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 scores have come from fast break opportunities. They have made the most of their chances.
Knight dishes to Booker. Inside, here's Andersen. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. That free throw good from Andersen.
Yo, fellas, let's tighten up, all right? Let's get up on this one.
Both free throws good from Andersen. Utah leading by 8. Exum with it. Carter outside. And stolen by Booker. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Morris. 8 rebounds and 2 rejections. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates. and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity, and it's Hayward getting it to go. And the Jazz lead by 9.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Favors brings the double. And it's Andersen that time on the assist by Knight.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Jazz leading by 7. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
That one misses for Favors. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Andersen, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And here's Exum. Carter outside. Dives for it. Stolen by Andersen. Now here's Booker. D right on him. Knight kicks to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Suns. The kick out to Andersen from downtown. Good. And now it's just a 4-point Jazz lead.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Hayward outside. He dishes it to Favors. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Favors got 28.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
There's a good screen. Knight with it. Now defended by Exum. And finished off by Andersen.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with the...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing. Spacing.
And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Now, here's Exum. He's guarded by Knight. Andersen against Hayward. Vince Carter on the wing. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Checking out the game Rudy Gobert is having. 11 rebounds and a steal. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the second of 2 is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Now Exum back to Hayward. 1:21 left here in the fourth quarter. And he gets the bucket. Suns trail by 6. Outside Knight. Kicks it to Booker. And here's Morris for 3. Rebound, Gordon Hayward.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win. It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Exum, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Check out the game for Exum. He has 8 points and 8 dimes. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And Clark, it's as if he's been a step ahead of everyone else out there today.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And it's the Suns with the ball.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
To the paint, here's Andersen, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Booker. He's covered closely. There's the dish to Andersen. Here's Andersen. Makes it off the glass. Andersen's got 55.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. "12 seconds left in the game. Yarebko can't get it to go. Here's Burke. And so it's Utah with the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Derek Favors. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the